Sinn Féin had a disappointing outcome in the recent local and European elections. Despite making slight gains, we fell significantly short of our own expectations. The national leadership initiated a thorough review of the election campaign in all of its parts to understand why. The review was comprehensive and honest, and today we gathered to receive its findings and to examine its recommendations. Having listened to our party grassroots and equally to the electorate, we will now take decisive steps to prepare for the upcoming general election, whenever that might be held. We must define again the opportunities that we present for families, workers and communities that can have trust and faith in again. Our values as a Republican Party are firmly of the left, committed to a united Ireland and with an unwavering commitment to equality. But we and I, as leader of this party, must acknowledge that for a sizable section of our supporters, there is a belief that we have failed to have their backs and that we didn't listen to their concerns. It's evident that in the local and European election campaigns, we lost trust and we lost support. So I have listened, and we are going to listen every single day to what those who rely on Sinn Féin are telling us. That has always been our core strength. The most recent elections in the North illustrate what we can do when we are at our very best. In the local and European elections, we fell short of that standard. We must do better, and we will. We'll do this by bringing clarity to the solutions we offer. That means offering a crystal clear choice at the next general election between more of the same Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil or a new government led by Sinn Féin. And by listening to the concerns of those that we are so proud to represent. In relation to the family and care referendums, Sinn Féin got it wrong, and we must be big enough to admit that. We did what we should never do. We settled for second best. Many in our party and many of those who support our party rightly called us out on this. We must be an unwavering voice for fairness, for decency and for what's right. On the issue of immigration, we have also failed to reflect where most people are at. Sinn Féin stands firmly against racism, so too do the Irish people. We are a modern European economy and a strong one. We depend on migrant workers in so many areas of our society, not least our health service. Everyone must be treated with dignity, with respect, and in accordance with human rights standards. That is not in dispute. However, the state must also have an immigration policy that makes sense to people, that's transparent, that's fair, and that works. And at present, that is not the case. We need a system that ensures applications are processed swiftly, with clear criteria for determining who can come, whether they can work, and what support they may receive. Sinn Féin will represent what people want for this country, for their families, their children and their grandchildren. In our values, Sinn Féin is united with the Irish people. Sinn Féin is committed, as am I, as the leader of our party, to outlining our vision, priorities and policies to regain trust and the support of those who felt that we let them down. I'm committed to doing that, and we will. I said at the beginning of this Dáil term that we would work to be the most effective opposition in the history of the state. That's what we must get back to being a voice for good and the voice of those who are currently not being heard in the corridors of power.